All right, I'm gonna start this video with a fashion tip. Ladies, you know this, and I think some of you fashionable guys probably know this as well. Sunglasses are like boots. If you ever find a pair that you are madly in love with, you better buy 2 or 3 pairs of them because they are never, ever, ever coming back in the same iteration. I did that with these blue Pradas, and whenever I go to the pool or the beach, I get major sunglass envy, and I'm so glad I did that. Now, the only problem is if you ever break them or bust them, which I tend to do, they're never coming back. But yeah, if you ever see a pair of sunglasses or boots you love, buy 2 or 3 pairs of them. Okay, this is a highly requested video, highly requested. I can't tell you how many messages I get and how many people ask is, James, how do you meet someone in Punta Cana? Meet. We all know what meet means. Or what hotels are the best for singles, or what's the dating scene like, and which hotels have the best mingling. I'm gonna go over that today. Now, full disclosure, I'm not a dating coach by any means. In fact, my dating life right now is on life support, given my crazy lifestyle and unrelenting schedule. But if I was to try to meet someone in Punta Cana, this is exactly how I would do it. I think I have 6 things here. And I think if you do all these 6 things, you're gonna really increase your odds of meeting someone. So number 1, timing. Punta Cana is heavily a weekend destination. I've talked about this in my previous videos, but I think the more lively crowd, the more single crowd, the more ready to mingle crowd definitely comes here on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, maybe a little bit of Sunday. So if you really do want to come here to meet somebody, and you'd be surprised, or maybe it was just surprising to me, how many people actually come to Punta Cana for the crowd and to meet somebody. So if that is one of your main goals, you absolutely want to come here and focus your efforts on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Number 2, this is pretty obvious, but actually it wasn't for me before I first came here because I really didn't know much about Punta Cana. You want to choose the right hotel. This is critical. Do not expect to go to Majestic Mirage and to meet somebody. Do not expect to go to Royalton really and meet somebody. Of course, anything could happen anywhere. You might go to Royalton to meet someone on a Tuesday night, but generally speaking, you want to make sure that the curtains match the drapes, okay? You want to make sure that you are going to the hotel with the energy you want. So do not go to Majestic Elegance and expect to meet somebody. It is pretty much not happening. So if you're single and you want to mingle, or if you're a group looking to hang out with another group, you want to go to more social hotels, you know, like a Hard Rock, a Breathless, which is where I'm at right now, a Rue Republica, and so on. Number 3, I think the best place to meet someone, at least initially, is at the pool. You know, meeting someone during the day, I think, is a more casual experience. I think the guard is down. And plus, you leave an opportunity to connect with someone later at night. I think that's always the best way to do it, is to kind of meet someone during the day, you know, exchange a conversation, and then if you want to follow up at night, you can do that. The pool is a great area. You know, the sun is out, you're getting a lot of vitamin D, people are happy, the drinks are flowing. What I would do is I would probably go to the most happening pool and just sit at the corner of the swim-up bar and just post up, you know, just chill. You know, people are turnstiling in and out, you know, coming and going for drinks. It's a great way to casually meet people coming and going. So what I would do is absolutely post up at the pool. I'd say between 12 and 3, 1 and 4, that's when really the crowd comes out. So go to the pool between 12 and 3, 1 and 4, post up at the most happening spot at the swim-up bar, and just casually talk to people and set up maybe an interaction for later that night or later in your hotel stay. All right, number 4, perhaps the hotel scene just isn't working out for you, so you're gonna venture out, you're gonna go to a local spot, or at least I would say a spot off campus. I think the best place to meet somebody is gonna be Congo Bar, AKA Coco Bongo. It's the same place. That seems to have a lot of tourists, a lot of younger people who do like to drink, go out, have a good time, a lot of like-minded individuals. Definitely lots of groups and lots of people who like to have fun. So absolutely go to Congo Bar or Coco Bongo to meet somebody. If that doesn't work out, I think you might want to try maybe like a movie or Legacy Club. That's the same place. It's inside Avalon Casino. You may or may not have seen that in my Rue Republica video. It's a pretty great club, and there's definitely an opportunity to meet people there as well. There are some other spots too. There are like some beach clubs, and I know there's like Imagine, which is a cave. I've never been to Imagine, which is again a nightclub inside a cave, but I've heard that's really fun. I think it's more of a local spot, but that might be an option for you as well. Now this one is very important. If you do plan on going out to Coco Bongo, Imagine, movie, or any other spot, you want to choose a hotel that has a lenient visitor policy. No matter what, for someone to visit you at your hotel, you're going to have to pay to get them in. But some hotels are much more lenient than others. I think Rio Republica has like a flat rate. I'm speaking off the top of my head, cut me some slack here. It may be like $50 or $80 to get somebody in overnight. Hard Rock is a bit more strict. I think it's around 100 to 200. It's somewhere between there. And you only get like a window, which means they can only come from 10 to 6 or stay from 6 to 2 or from 2 a.m. to 8 a.m., something like that. Again, cut me some slack on that. And remember, some of these hotels do not allow visitors at all. So if you do plan to go out off campus and maybe meet someone and bring them back, make sure you do choose a hotel with a lenient visitor policy, aka a cheap visitor policy. Lastly, now this is a veteran move, and this was really for people that want to come to Punta Cana and meet someone. If your sole goal is to socialize and mingle and meet people, I think this is one that you're really gonna have to pay attention to. You're gonna wanna hedge your bets. And what I mean by that is you're probably gonna wanna stay at 2 different hotels just to make sure one of the hotels you choose is gonna be good. An example would be, if you're coming for 8 days, do not spend all 8 days at one hotel, especially if you choose the wrong hotel at first. Okay, if you choose a dud right away and you realize that after day 2 or day 3, the last thing you want to do is be stuck there for another 5 days. So what I would do is 2 things. I'd either book 2 hotels right away. For example, I'm at Breathless right now. It really wasn't my scene, so I'm really glad I was only here for 4 nights. Now I'm off to Royalton Chic next door. Maybe Royalton Chic is going to be a lot better, or maybe Royalton Chic is just going to be some more of the same. Then I'm out to another hotel after that. So what I would do is I would book 1 hotel right away, and then if you get there and like it, just book another 4 days. Yeah, you might have to change rooms, and yes, you might pay a premium because you're booking so late, but I'd rather pay a bigger premium and have a great time than cheap out and be stuck at a hotel that I didn't like. So I would say if you're coming for 8 days, maybe even 7, to pick 2 hotels, and I would try to pivot after 4 days, or if you love that hotel, just book another 4 days at that place. But you definitely want to mitigate your risk in case you end up booking a dud. So that's pretty much it. Those are really my 6 tips. I think the timing is important. You absolutely want to come for the weekend because the weekend crowd is much more lively, fun, energetic, and free than the weekday crowd. You absolutely want to choose the right hotel. If you're looking to mingle, choose a party hotel or a hotel that's very social. Hang out at the pool, specifically at the swim-up bar. Just post up there. Make friends, have drinks, be social, and then set up something for later that evening or later in the stay. Check out Congo Bar, Coco Bongo, or Movie at Legacy Club. You're going to enjoy those 2 local spots. If you are going to have someone come back with you, make sure you book a hotel that has a visitor policy and a lenient one. Call ahead and ask what it is. All right, and then lastly, to ensure that you are not stuck at a dud hotel, be ready to pivot halfway through your trip and maybe upgrade your spot. All right, so those are my 6 dating tips for meeting somebody in Punta Cana. I need to get out of this room at Breathless. I'm off to Royalton Chic, and I'll see you in that video.